Have you ever felt as if life's trials and tribulations are just too overwhelming, like you're trapped in a storm that's relentless with no sign of a respite? We've all been there, feeling as if we're wading through deep waters with no hope of reaching dry land. The challenges can be relentless, and it often feels there's no escape. Hello, cherished viewers, we're overjoyed to welcome you back to our channel. Today we delve deep into an incredibly relevant and essential topic. A subject that touches every heart and life yet is often hidden in the shadows. It's a topic that transcends boundaries and unites us all in a shared experience. We are going to discuss the discovery of presence of God during our most daunting hardships. This exploration because it speaks to the heart of our human experience. We all face storms, but how we navigate them is the true testament to our character and faith. In our exploration, we will learn how these trying times, these relentless storms, can us to a road that transforms our faith, our connection with God. We will unfold the stories of individuals who found God in their darkest hours, in the depth of their despair. These narratives of courage, faith, and hope provide a beacon of light, a testament to the human spirit's resilience and strength. You see, we all face tough times. Each one of us grapples with challenges, hardships that often seem insurmountable. But the size of the hardship is not what's important. It's about how we find our way through it, how we find light in the darkest of times, how we discover God amidst all the chaos and pain. The journey might be difficult, perhaps treacherous, but it's how we face these trials that truly shapes us. It's how we navigate through hardships, not just survive but grow and evolve. It's about discovering our own strength and our spiritual faith in the face of adversity. This exploration is vital because it brings us closer to understanding our spiritual journey, our strength in adversity, and our connection with the divine. We all face tough times, but it's how we navigate through them that truly shapes us. Imagine this, you're sailing on tranquil waters, languidly bathing under the pleasant kiss of the sun and the whispering caress of the zephyr. Out of nowhere, a tempestuous storm violently disrupts your calm haven. Your boat, once steady and sure, is now a helpless plaything thrown mercilessly against the unyielding churning sheets of water. The once azure sky is now a melange of ominous gray, giving birth to monstrous swells that rise like towering specters, threatening to capsize and swallow you whole. The once gentle lapping of the waves is replaced by a thunderous roar, echoing life's trials and tribulations. In this moment of intense upheaval, how do you find stability, a sense of anchorage amidst this torrential chaos? Life, not unlike the unpredictable sea, is susceptible to storms. They come in an array of forms, unforeseen and unwelcomed. It could loss, the untimely death of a loved one or the shattering of a cherished dream. It could be a shocking failure, a golden opportunity slipped through your fingers, or a major endeavor ending in disaster. It could be a sudden illness, a health crisis that not only incapacitates you physically, but also mentally. And lastly, it could be an emotional heartbreak, a treacherous betrayal, or the shattering loss of love. These trials, these life-altering tempests can shake the very foundations of our existence, leaving us feeling utterly lost, vulnerable, and terribly alone. They can lead us to question our purpose, our worth, and even our very existence. Yet amidst this darkness, in these tumultuous times, there is always a beacon of hope. So what if I told you that even in the darkest of times, there's a guiding light that can lead us through the stormy sea of... Allow me to weave an intricate narrative before you, one that delves a little deeper. Once upon a time, in an era not too far from ours, there lived an ordinary man named David. His life was embroiled in the swirling tempest of life's cruel tests and trials. The path he tread was not an easy one. It was marred by an endless series of challenges and hurdles, presenting a journey filled with danger and uncertainty at every turn. From the grim task of engaging in battle with formidable giants to maintaining his existence in precarious circumstances, David's life was a living testament to the power of determination and resilience. His trials were not diminutive, easily overcome with a simple display of courage or will. They were magnified, larger than life, enough to make even the bravest hearts falter, and the strongest knees buckle. However, amidst this bleak existence, David found an oasis of serene solace in his unyielding faith. His belief was his protective fortress, a tranquil sanctuary that shielded him from the tempestuous ordeals of life. Even in the most nerve-wracking moments of anxiety and fear, he turned to his faith, his unwavering belief in God. This divine bond became his guiding light, a fountainhead of inexplicable strength and unshakable courage, empowering him to confront adversities head-on, regardless of their daunting magnitude. Let's illustrate David's character a bit further. Imagine him standing before the monstrous Goliath, armed not with a physical weapon of war but a spiritual one, a simple slingshot. His faith was his only defense against this intimidating foe. In that critical moment of prevalent fear and doubt, David did not retreat to his physical strength or intellect. Instead, he placed his trust in a power more superior, a power divine. He rested on the omnipotent strength of God, inviting it to guide him, allowing it to work through him. Then came an unexpected twist in the tale, a moment that tipped the scales in his favor. Against the seemingly unsurmountable odds that were heavily stacked against him, David emerged victorious. His triumph wasn't confined to the physical realm, but it was deeply spiritual, forever solidifying his faith in God. His victory was a testament to the potency of unwavering faith when confronted with formidable adversaries. Against all odds, David emerged, not just as a winner, but as a beacon of hope and an epitome of faith's immeasurable. So how do we tap into that same resilience that marathon runners harness when they're hitting the wall, or Everest climbers encounter while summiting the peak? It all begins with the process of surrender. This isn't about accepting defeat like a football team that's behind by 20 points with only 2 minutes on the clock. It's more along the lines of a skilled surfer who chooses to ride with the wave rather than against it, to not let their fear and desire for control command their actions. Surrender is about releasing the hefty load of wanting to have the upper hand in every situation. It's like a sailor accepting that they can't change the direction of the wind, but they can adjust their sails. We often clutch tightly to the illusion of steering wheel, but in reality, it's like trying to control the weather, a desperate battle against the unpredictable nature of life. By letting go of our need for control, like a seasoned poker player who knows when to fold, we free ourselves to adapt, evolve, and become stronger in adversity. Surrender is about placing our trust in a plan that is larger than us. It's like a hiker trusting their compass and map, even when the path seems uncertain. It's about understanding and accepting that our vision is limited, like a chess player who can't see the entire start, but trusts there's a bigger picture we can't see. Then comes the power of prayer, meditation, and reflection on His Word, like a gardener who finds solace in the repetitive, mindful task of tending to their plants. These are tools that can help us find peace amidst the tornadoes life throws at us. They are like the lighthouse guiding a ship through a dark, stormy night, a source of comfort in times of distress. Through these practices, like a yoga practitioner who channels their focus towards a state of calm and acceptance, we can direct our thoughts, emotions, and energy towards tranquility. It's like finding a serene oasis in the middle of a desert storm. We can find peace amidst chaos. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to finding divine strength in the face of adversity. Today we've tackled the importance of understanding that each storm we face is transient, a temporary disturbance. We've discussed how faith can serve as a compass, guiding us through the most turbulent times with unwavering resolve and determination. We've also touched on the concept of resilience, that unyielding spirit that allows us to weather any storm that life may throw our way. We hope this video served not just as a beacon of hope, but as a roadmap to navigate the high seas of life's challenges. Thank you for tuning in. It's crucial in times like these to remember, not just to stay resilient, but to protect and keep your faith intact. As we conclude, remember that it's in our hands to light the way even in the darkest of times. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content designed to uplift and fortify you against life's trials. Let's join hands to spread light, even in the bleakest of times. Together we can transform the darkest night into a dawn of new beginnings. Every storm will pass, every night will end, and each one of us has the power to greet the new day. Stand tall, stand strong, and remember, even the deepest valleys are conquered by stepping forward. Together we can find light in the darkest of